while deeper, here's one for you. What countries have you visited outside of the UK, and where would you like to go that you haven't been yet?
I've got a list of places which I've been to. I've made a list on my monitor over here with my notes. Belgium, France, Germany, Netherlands, Portugal, Italy, Luxembourg, Norway, Boston, Saudi Arabia, Philippines, and that's not including stopovers. Place I would like to go back to is Saudi Arabia. We had a project out there which lasted about a couple of months in the end, and some of those places I went into there were really interesting. The only problem is with Saudi Arabia is you can't really walk around on your own. I don't know, it looks a bit suspicious. Well, maybe not suspicious, but I didn't really know the country. I know the laws were a lot different over there. So I could have explored quite a few places out there, but I just didn't. And I didn't need to anyway, because the hotel that I stayed in this video here was a classic. After I got that footage, I was editing the whole way home on that 6-hour flight. A few years ago, I had to go back out there, and the guy that was booking the hotel, he worked for a company in Saudi Arabia who we were working with. I asked him, he said to me that he couldn't book the hotel which he booked before, which is the one with that linen lift in it. And I said, that's fine. And he was trying to say, you know, can I book sort of like a 4-star hotel instead of a 5-star hotel? And I was trying to say to him that the grottier the better. I mean, just make sure the hotel's got a lot of floors in it, and it doesn't matter if it's an old hotel. And he couldn't understand why I wanted an old grotty hotel, and it's because I've got more chance of finding an old lift in it.
What's your favorite kind of mischief? And a smiley face. How do you feel about meeting other YouTubers? If I/other fans of yours were to visit London, would you be willing to meet for lunch or something and say hi?
Yeah, that would be cool. If you're in London. I live about 30 miles away from London, probably about an hour. So that's possible. You just need to give me enough warning, that's all.
The next comes from Tiago Costa. Nice name. Have you ever been in a dollhouse lift with manual hinged door? Did you like it?
Not really been into a lot of them, really. But this building here used to be, as you describe. Inside was, there's no door inside, and on the outside was a hinge door, and the lift was called a brush connie. It's long since been ripped out, because probably this was the 1990s, but the motor room is still in the same place. It's not, building's still there, but it's just a modern day lift. I think it's an MRL now. No, I've not really been into one, but I prefer ones with automatic doors because they give a little bit of character to the lift. I don't really have an opinion really, just based on the doors. I think I prefer a lift to have doors rather than not to have them. Wait a minute. I have been to one very recently. This one. I recorded this only a week ago, or 2 weeks ago if you're watching this video 1 week late. I may as well just give you the date. It's July 2015. Makes it a lot easier.
Tom Williams. I have a few lifts in Hereford that I would like you to film.
Thanks for your suggested places, Tom. If I visit Hertford, which is not all that often, then it's on my list. I don't know when that will be. But if I'm ever deployed to that area or I'm driving past it, I'll certainly check those areas out. Thank you.
TTA lifts and more. What was the first lift you guys ever served?
For me, it was this one. It took me 2 attempts because at first I really didn't want to do it. Get opening the doors thinking, nah, I'm not going to do this. Then I decided, well, I'm just going to do it to get it out of the way, because if I hadn't filmed it, I would have gone home and I would have thought, why didn't I film it? So this is the first lift that I served.
And the last question comes from Wassel V. Go back to the cool Otis with the cool floor selector.
Would I like to go back there or not? When I do a video, I film absolutely everything. I spend a lot of time filming a lot of things. So then I know I've got everything that I need and I don't need to go back there. I filmed it in HD, so there's not really a lot of other things that I could have filmed in that building. So there's 2 reasons I don't really want to go back there. First is because I filmed it all already and there's nothing else I can add to it. And the second reason is because it's now being modernised, so I'm told. So those Otis lifts probably no longer exist anymore.
Daddy, this one looks like your nose.
This one looks like your nose more, right? My last question is for me because no one asked me. Why are we called Mr. Matt and Mr. Chay? Take it away, Jamal.
That's better. Mr. Chay, how are you doing today? You're good? Your business is good?
Mr. Matt and Mr. Chay because of Jamal Zaidi. Mr. Chay. And Mr. Matt.
Mr. Matt.
Because at the time, my colleague who I used to work with used to keep saying, "Oh, Mr. Chay," to my son. So he was always known as Mr. Chay. I had thought of the name of Matt and Chay for our channel, which wasn't really that original, so I just called it Mr. Matt and Mr. Chay.
That's it really. So